an idiot, everybody. I just put my shoes on, but put the wrong shoes on. I don't know what I was thinking. So we are going to change out my shoes. Gosh dang, I gotta blow my nose. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I forgot to turn that off. God, we'll see if that screws up my stream or not. Actually, let me see. Can I... I don't know how to check that. See if my auto mod is working. Okay, auto mod seems to be working. I forgot to turn stream elements off because I am working on personalizing over on OBS Studio. So it is completely different, but we'll see if it's... So I don't know if any of my alerts are going to work, just so you guys know. At least it seems the commands are working. So it does seem like the commands are working, but I don't know if my alerts are going to work because I have stream alert or stream elements active. And I don't have my alerts set up in stream or turned on in stream elements. I know for a fact I don't. So I don't know as if it's going to work or not unless somebody follow or a sub, then I can tell you. Or bits, either way. But we are going to okay, I need to blow my nose because it is a little bit. So it is just absolutely freaking amazing out here today. I can't tell. One thing about this, since I'm multi-streaming, multicasting, is I can't tell if anybody's on or not now. Ooh. So I turned on an overlay for... I think I'm going to try and take some of this garbage down. Which will probably make people mad at me, but I don't care. Why is that frozen? I'm not frozen here, so I don't know. But anyways... Oh, I'm probably going to get dumped on. Should I need to take my rain jacket, unless I have it in here already. That is not... I didn't know it was supposed to rain today, but... that is a rain cloud. Right there. Cloud. And it is a little bit cooler today. I mean, it was 56 degrees when I woke up. It's... probably, well, I can tell you exactly what it is. It's 61 now. I don't have my rain jacket in there. Where is my rain jacket? What? that's good. That is good. This could be a problem. This could be a problem because I don't know where my jacket is. Oh, I know where it's at. It would be in my luggage. Question is, can I get to it or not? Okay, is this the coat? Yes, it is. Okay, good. And it is actually a bit chilly. I thought about putting a long sleeve on, and I might actually I might swap it out and do that. Once I get moving, I should be okay. Okay, so there's that. Because I am going to try and do Elephant Head. There was a group of old guys that just went by, so I will eventually catch up to them. But should take my sunglasses just in case. Man, that is a cloud. Man, it is like so nice and cool this morning. It like had that kind of dewy grass smell waking up. Oh, so nice. But I can tell if the weather, or at least the barometric pressure or whatever you want to say, is changing, because my nose is not, or my sinuses are, I wouldn't say not happy, but they're different. I think they're happier because it's actually moisture. Like, it feels a little sticky today, so that tells you that there's a little bit more humidity in the air, which is nice. The coolest day. Because it, I think actually, I'll just put those right there for now. Of course, I could put it on my hat. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna grab some of this garbage. See if I can take it down, just to try and clean up a bit. I don't know where to put this. I need to put it somewhere so that I can. I'll put you on the ground for now. We are going to go down to the trailhead first, which is, why are you doing that? So that sun does feel warm, so I'm glad I didn't put a long sleeve shirt on, although I could get sunburned. I actually probably should have put a long sleeve shirt on, because there's a lot of this trail is exposed. But we're gonna chance it. Because I was wearing a tank top the other day. Of course, this is when it was 100 degrees out, but I was sitting in the shade all day, and I got sunburned somehow. I don't know how. Either it was reflecting off of the sand or something. But yeah, I actually got a little bit of sunburn up on my shoulders. Well, I can start my watch. Yeah. This doesn't, I'm walking. I'm not going to start my watch here. I'm not going to start my watch here. Because I can't run. Because I'm carrying garbage. But, yeah, so hopefully, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if my alerts are working. I don't think they're working. Because when I first started the stream, it gave me the notification that Stream Elements was active, and I don't have my alerts active on Stream Elements. I have my alerts active on Streamlabs, and I don't have the two tied together yet, because Stream Elements I use for, well, yeah, Stream Elements I use for OBS Studio. And on the phone, there is no mobile for OBS. You either have to use, well, the multicast, I have to use Streamlabs. That's what I'm using right now, is the Streamlabs mobile. We are both live on both YouTube and Twitch. So if you're on YouTube, come over here to Twitch. Twitch.tv/Shadrunner. RUNRRR. Anyways, because I'm messing around with OBS Studio for when I do my workout streams, my actual gym workout type streams, and or body workout stuff like that, because excuse me, I will be using a gosh dang, something just broke free in my throat. I think it's the morning, since it's a lot more humid out. It's the morning goo that normally I have a hot cup of coffee, kind of breaks it free. But man, you can just, I wish I could, I don't have enough hands, but I wish I could show you the mountains up here. I don't know if I turn around if you can see it, but the view with the way the sun is shining right there is just, man, that just looks awesome. And that's Florida Saddle right up there. Well, Florida Saddle's actually over this direction, I've discovered. It's not even on the ridge, I don't think, the actual Florida Saddle, because it comes from the other side of the ridge. I always thought there's a huge saddle up here in between two big peaks, and I thought that was Florida Saddle. I learned last year as I went up on that trail to Florida Saddle, that is not it. In fact, that's where you would think the trail going over would go, and it doesn't. You can tell there used to be a trail there at one time. It just smells so awesome through here with the moisture in the air. It's the same smell you usually get when the creek is running right here, which oddly enough is not, but depending on if it actually does rain or not, it might. Oh, see that cloud I was looking at, saying that it was going to be a rain cloud, is breaking up. It is not a rain cloud. So that makes sense where I said that I didn't think we were supposed to get any rain today, because now it is completely broken up. I think it probably just, the clouds hit the ridge right here, and then because it takes a little while for it to climb up over the top of the mountain, it So it compacted, and now it's making its way over, so it's breaking up again. Man, it's just absolutely gorgeous out here today, and it is supposed to be, this is the coolest day of the week. It's supposed to start warming up again. Not as warm as it was. Wow, these ants are everywhere today. And even the race, so I was supposed to be a nice like 81 degrees race day just yesterday or 2 days ago when I looked at the weather up in Phoenix. It's supposed to be even cooler down here. And now the race forecast is like 87. I feel sorry for the all these racers that were looking at the race being like, oh, it's going to be so nice out here. Okay, I got to set you guys down if I can, because I got to go put the stuff away in the... Here, I'll give you guys the view looking off that direction. Okay, I'm actually going to set you guys off over here while I go use the restroom, because my tummy is making noises right now. So you guys can look at the just gorgeous view. Man. Okay, let's that was not a good poop. Like, you know, you have those poops where afterwards you're satisfied. You know, it was just like a good poop. This is one of those poops where you almost feel like you still need to poop. Like, you don't have that satisfied feeling afterwards. It was like not even a good substance. It was like peanut butter, and then it's like 12 wipes later, I still don't feel like I'm clean. All that, even though I have my wet wipes with me too, and still. So I'm probably gonna be all chafed, because I'll have sweaty poop in my, or poopy sweaty, maybe poopy sweat, maybe that's what the correct term. But I realized I need to stop by the van on the way by, because I didn't grab any nutrition. So we're gonna do that. I should be running, because I can be running now. I don't have any reason not to. But we'll run a little bit up here once I get on the road. Usually the creek is running right here. Never seen it not run before. Now, you go up just a little ways, and there's little stretches where the creek is actually running. The main, or one of the main springs coming down off of, what is it? Jack Peak, off that direction, is not running. The spring from, what is it, Bog Spring, I think it's called, is, and that's kind of where the pocket is running on this creek. But you can hear it underneath the rocks. I don't know about right here. I haven't got down to here, but up a little further, you can hear it flowing in the rocks down deep. It's just only hits the surface every now and then. So, but still, that's the only time I've not seen it. First time in 3 years that I've been coming here, all different times of the year, that hasn't been running. Which to me is kind of strange, because it has been this last winter was actually the most moisture and snow and stuff that they've had down here for a long time. But maybe it's just also been the warmest and driest summer they've had too. Maybe it was just an extreme on both ends. Oh gosh dang, how the hell did I trip on that? It's like I hit the rock, I stepped over it, and somehow I still clipped my toe on it. That was weird. My legs don't feel tired, so I don't know. It's not like I am running kind of, old man ultra shuffling, but still, I'm not shuffling that bad. Now there's a full on kick straight into it. Oh, that was about. Oh, so yesterday everybody left here. I don't know what was it. One of them, it was probably just the timing of it, because he'd been here before I got here, and he can only stay in each spot 14 days, and then you have to move on, and you have to go I don't know, it's 45, 60 miles as per the rules. Although I'm a little confused, if you're on national forest land can you move to BLM? Or do you have to go 45 miles from there too? I don't know. It's all one falls under the same department, so you would think it'd be like 45, 60 miles, whatever it is. I don't remember if it's 45 or 60, but whatever it is. Oh, okay, I gotta grab some nutrition, and actually I'm kind of thinking about maybe grabbing another bottle. I might be okay though. I'm gonna go until one bottle's empty, no matter how far I make it, and then turn around. But I did not grab any nutrition, so I definitely need to grab some of that. And I think I'm just gonna grab, ooh, actually, yeah, I'll grab some of these. They're not the most densely packed calories, but it'll be okay. Okay, here we go. I don't know why my mod account was frozen, but whatever. So I'm going to guess I'm probably going to catch up to these old guys. Man, see, some of these clouds actually do look like they are dark. They're not, like I said, it's not supposed to rain today. It's supposed to be, like, the high today is only supposed to be like 70 something. Well, that sun is going to make it feel like 90, because that sun is hot whenever it comes out. But anyways, yeah, so I'm the only one out here now as far as camping goes. There is nobody out here, which is kind of weird, unless somebody came in middle of the night that I didn't hear, but which is a possibility. It's always a possibility. But everybody that was here left, let's put it that way. And based upon the guy that left that was here a while ago, or that was here before I got here, the only other person that was here before I got here, based upon how long it was taking him to move all his stuff, because he had like 2 trailers, like big utility trailers, and one of them he had converted into like living space, and then the other one was probably for his work, because his van that he was using was definitely a work van, like because he was a painter. I don't remember what the name was, but something painting, and he would leave every day, obviously, to go do his work. I think he's probably a migrant worker, which is funny because migrant worker doesn't necessarily mean, everybody thinks like people coming from Mexico to work in the US and then go back. No, you could be a migrant worker going from, Montana, or Montana to Virginia. It doesn't matter, It just means that you don't live, your permanent residence isn't where you're working at. But he was right here. This is where he was parked. And so he left. But like I guess what I was trying to say is, based upon how long it was taking for him to go back and forth to move all his stuff, he's definitely just moving the minimum amount needed. It was about an hour and a half. He'd leave and then come back. And depending, he may be pushing it. It's not really tracked that much, so you could probably go from here and go up into the BLM land, or even the National Forest land over in Box Canyon, which is only like 12 miles away, and they would probably not even know. Some places it is, because they will go by and you'd be surprised how, they'll just write down your license plate number or something. Well, somebody is here. Look at that. Somebody came in the middle of the night. Look at that. Nope. But we'll be able to go down to the end of this road, and I'll have to end the stream. Well, I'll let the stream end itself whenever it does. I might make it part way down Elephant Head Trail. There was either 3 or 4. I didn't really pay attention because I was putting my shoes on when they went by, but like 3 or 4 older gentlemen. And by older, I mean like 60, 70-year-olds. So I will definitely catch up to them at some point. Of course, I don't know if they're going to go. They look like they were getting ready to go all the way down Elephant Head Trail. Of course, why would they park there? I don't know. Maybe they're just going to walk down this road. Who knows? You never know. Some people just hike down the road and then back, which to me doesn't make sense because it's only a mile and a half down from the actual trailhead up there all the way down to the end of the road. So I don't know why you would walk the road. And if you're going to do Elephant Head, why wouldn't you just drive down there? Maybe they have like cars that they didn't feel would be appropriate to drive down this. I didn't really pay attention in the trailhead parking lot. I do know there wasn't but a couple vehicles there, but I didn't look and see what they were. This road is actually in pretty decent condition, so I don't know why. If you're going to do Elephant Head Trail, why wouldn't you just come down here to the trailhead down here? Because the Elephant Head Trail is round trip would be, if you just go down to the end of the other, where it goes to the other road, and really the trail continues down that road, it just dumps into a road, is 2 miles. Might actually be a little more than that. I mean, that'd be a decent round trip hike. Who knows? I am going to be probably doing a little test stream live, trying to get OBS Studio working a little bit better. I'm trying to create my own overlays. That's why I'm using OBS Studio. But I might just put some generic stuff on there first. But I think OBS Studio is going to be better for me when I do my streams from my apartment in Montana. So get back, I do need to, man, I don't know, I'll look today, but I need a new video card for my streaming PC up there, and video cards are just so damn expensive right now, and I need a new capture card as well. I'm just gonna, right now I have a little external capture card which only does 60 frames per second, which works okay if it's always worked okay for doing workout stuff, because whoop-de-doo, you're working out. It's not like you're playing a game with really good graphics, and I haven't used that capture card for gaming, which sounds odd, but I haven't. So, because I've actually never used the dual setup when I game. I've always just used my laptop, or that PC itself. It was a, when you first get into streaming and stuff, you can't afford like really expensive PCs for gaming or streaming, and so it was just a basic, a good quality build gaming PC. But the video card just isn't beefy enough to handle to being able to game, and unless I'm doing a game like Space Haven and stream. I remember when I was in DC, I tried to stream Ark on it, and it could not handle it at all. That was just way too much. And right now, even trying to run a capture card on it and stream the hardware accelerator is just, pushing too hard because the video card isn't hefty enough. Because then I'm having to use, the video card for part of it, and the hardware accelerator, PC hardware accelerator for part of it, and it just can't handle it. So I just need to get a beefier, because it's only like it's nothing special. It's like a 1040 or a 1030 Ti or something is all. So I need to just at least go get like a 3070 or a 3090. Probably a 3070 would be good enough. Because it's my streaming PC. It's not my gaming PC. It's like my laptop is what I use for my gaming. Because it's built for gaming. Well, technically my PC was built for gaming too. But I have an Alienware laptop that I use for gaming. I think it has a 4070 Ti in it. So, because I couldn't afford the 4090. The 4090, between the 4070 Ti and the 4090, when I went to buy that laptop, it was about a $800 difference in price. And it's already I think it was a $3,100 laptop, so I couldn't justify a $4,000 laptop. And that's really not what I didn't buy it to game on. I bought it for editing videos and stuff, video production, so, and mobile OBS studio, so it can handle that. My PC that I used to keep in the van, it's not there anymore. That's what I ran pretty much all last year on. It couldn't do mobile. It couldn't handle my mobile OBS studio stuff. As far as mobile, not mobile like how I'm on the phone right now, mobile as in pulling up, parking somewhere out deep in a course like I did for Hard Rock, and pushing live streaming to wherever. Just couldn't quite handle that. So I'm guessing these guys are going down Elephant Head Trail, because I haven't ran into them yet, and they would be on their way back if they were just going down to the end of the road. So we will run into them at some point, which would be awkward, because they saw me. They definitely saw me. when they went by, when I was putting my shoes on, so they'll recognize me. But I always hate running up from behind, because most of the time out here, if they are in a group, with 2 or 3 individuals or more, they're having a conversation and they have zero situational awareness of somebody coming up behind them. Like, it's as if, they're in their mind, nobody would be going faster than them. Well, I hate to say it, but there's always somebody faster than you. I've discovered that. I can be running, like doing loops in the park and in Centennial Park in Helena, Montana, pushing a 6:15 pace, and somebody's gonna pass me. So it's just the way it is. Man, I am gassy, and I don't know what that is about. Talked about that the other day, how gassy I was. Which usually, if I'm eating a lot of veggies and stuff, I will get gassy. I definitely need to take Beano or something. I don't know. But some of it might have to do with the fact that I usually drink some sort of probiotic every day, whether it's a kombucha or like a kefir yogurt type of drink, something. And I ran out a week ago, so I haven't had anything for that long, which might be why, could easily be why. Man, I'm actually feeling my Achilles all of a sudden for some reason. Hopefully on me. I haven't really done much. I don't know why it would be flaring up on me, although I did start feeling it at the end of my 50K, so I definitely have to ease into it. And then, so I might lose you guys completely when I drop down here. So we'll see. Oop. Oh, my goal is to get to the top elephant head right there today. So we'll see. I just don't know if I'm gonna. Depends on how warm it gets. All these clouds are in the sun right now, so it's not too bad. There's no clouds above Elephant Head. They're not like there is over here. So right now it might not be too bad because the sun is still a little bit to the east. But as I get over here, the sun is going to be moving across the sky where the clouds aren't. So I may not have enough water to do this. I do have my filter with me, but if that creek up here isn't running, I can guarantee the creek over here, the spring, it's not a creek, but the spring down here ways is not running. Guarantee it. It used to be a good place for us actually to get water. Okay. I mean, it should take me from where I'm at right now, if I'm moving good, it would take me about an hour and a half to get all the way to the top, because I have to go all the way around and then essentially backtrack about, I think it's a mile and a half, might be a little more than that. And to get all the way, we're talking 6 miles, and it's uphill. Once I get to the end of Elephant Head, it's uphill after that, the rest of the way. And I mean, then once I turn around, it'll be downhill in that section, and then the last, I don't know, I want to say 4 miles coming back this way is all uphill. And it's not like steep. There's certain sections that have a little bit of elevation gain, but it's just it's uphill enough that you notice it. and continuous. It's not like you get a reprieve from it. It is just a continuous slight uphill. Here, guys, I thought I should have caught up to them by now. They weren't moving that fast. But if they're still out here talking, I'd be able to hear it by now, I would think. Maybe not. Ooh, wow, that hurt. What the heck was that about? All of a sudden I just had a little twinge in my knee. Yeah, I hear birds, but I don't hear guys. I don't even know if I'm still live right now. Last time I checked the VOD and I got out here, because I marked where I turned around at my VOD, or my dashboard still said I was live, but on the VOD I was not. So who knows? Who knows? I'm still having that little bit of pain in like the outside of my foot, and it's not like where I have those huge, I wouldn't say bone spurs, but it's almost, I don't think it's actual bone spurs. I think it's just a thick callus that is sitting on top of a bend in my foot, let's put it that way, and so it hurts because it sticks out the widest on my foot. And then so if I'm on a side hill, then it's putting a lot of pressure on it. That is not what I'm talking about. This is almost like, feels like the, what do you have in your foot? Metacarpals, whatever. On the last two, like my pinky toe and the next toe, but closer to my ankle. Feels like almost needs to pop. Actually, it'd be almost closer to the toe than the ankle, but halfway in between, let's put it that way. Feels like it needs a pop, so if I hit a rock the wrong way, I can feel it. But it's not popping. Oh, nice. So my alerts are working. Domestico. I don't know how you say that. Domestico. Thank you for the follow. That's awesome. So that right there tells me my alerts are working. I was worried that they weren't working because I forgot to turn off Stream Elements, and I don't have my alerts on Stream Elements. And I have to turn off. I can't use Stream Elements on my mobile, so I was worried about that. I need to get Prism working to use when I go mobile, but I have to, kind of like OBS Studio, I have to manually create all the overlays and alerts and all that kind of stuff. I just haven't had the time to do it yet, but I think Prism will work a lot better on mobile than Streamlabs Mobile does. Because I've been fighting with Streamlabs Mobile for the last... We started making all these updates to it about 8 months ago. It's just been ruining it. For people like me, it just doesn't work. Oh, but with Prism, I'm pretty sure I can multicast with Prism. Pretty sure I can. But at least that tells me I should still be live. Like I said, I can't tell. That's the one thing with Streamlabs. Right now I can't tell because I'm multicasting. I can't tell if I'm still live on Twitch or not. Dashboard just doesn't work. But again, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much for that. Here in about a week and a half or so, I'm going to do another big follower-a-thon. Instead of a sub-a-thon, do a follower-a-thon. I like follows. I mean, I don't mind subs. I appreciate I think I have 2 people. Appreciate them a lot that sub, using their free Prime sub on me. But I like follows better. I mean, it would be nice to build this into a supplemental income for me, because I don't make a lot of money, and I don't make any money off of this. But the one thing that would be nice is if I can make it into not necessarily a supplemental income, but it would in a way be supplemental income. It would help offset the cost of the free coaching that I do for veterans, soldier members, and their dependents, because I do that out of my own free time, and so it takes time away from doing everything. I quite often spend gas and stuff like that, and help out with a lot of times registration costs if they want to run like a 5K or something, help pay for that, because a lot of times they can't afford it. If it's a veteran, a lot of times they can't afford it. Usually soldier members, dependents and stuff, yeah, they can usually afford it, but yeah. So if I do start getting a little bit of revenue from this, which if you donate, feel free to donate. All of that goes straight to help offset those costs. But it'll go towards that. I'm not looking to make, unless it really blows up, because then I'll just provide more services. If this turns into like a huge revenue maker, I'm just going to provide more services to people, because I can make it. I live simple. I live in my van most of the year. I do own an apartment in Montana, but I'm probably going to sell it since my tenant moved out. I'm just waiting to see what the housing market is going to do, but I possibly will sell it. But I mean, I can just barely make it by, because I live so simple. But I mean, my side hustle is actually the video production stuff I do, and some of that. So, which is why I'm down here in Arizona right now. Normally, I would not be coming down to Arizona for another month usually, because that's usually when Montana starts getting too cold, and then I'll come down here for the winters, or I won't always stay right in Arizona, but right around there. Oh man, it is. Been down into a little draw right here, but we'll continue on. I'm coming up to people, so I'm gonna, if anything, I'm gonna change camera views, because they may not want to be on camera, so we'll change that. But it is just so nice out here right now. It is just amazing how nice it is. But oh yeah, here's our hikers. Okay, I'm sneaking around. Yeah, sorry. Oh, you're all good. Yeah, they're definitely in their 70s, and Okay, it says I actually reconnected. I did going through that draw. I'm still kind of in the draw, but I'm more towards the end of it. And I should technically be getting closer to where the cell towers are, because the I think it's called Green Valley maybe, or something over there. I don't remember what river it is. Santa Rita River, I think, runs over there, going down to no, I don't even know how to say it. Nogales, or do you say it like Los Angeles? Nogales. I don't know. On the Mexican border is about 60 kilometers south of here. So there's a big freeway and lots of population and stuff. So this is where the old mountain bike trail used to go. I was talking about that the other day, how sometimes it gets very confusing out here. There's another spot up here where me and Nessa went, where it said the trail went. Well, then the trail just eventually disappears. Well, it didn't say where the trail went. It was the most obvious trail. Let's put no markings or anything like that. And I think it was just from cattle, because it eventually just ended in a bunch of mesquite on a hillside, mesquite and cholla, and you couldn't go any further. And then we had to backtrack, and I had to pull out the map and try and figure out where the trail was. And we eventually got on it, but man, this right here is where the first time me and Nessa were out here, she got off leash chasing oh, that hurt. One thing that sucks about here is a lot of mesquite branches and stuff. They hang out on the trail and just grab everything, including your legs. But she was chasing a coati. I didn't even know what a coati was. I was like, what the hell are you chasing? Then I got to look at it, and I'm like, what the hell is that thing? So then I had to look up, try and Google, what that was. I don't even remember what Southern Arizona raccoon-looking animals or something like that. Because it almost looked like a cross between a raccoon and a badger and a lemur. But it was actually a little bit further this direction still. Because I do remember we were through that gate, but she took off running. I thought for sure I was going to chase her all the way up the side of the mountain, because we went a good more than a quarter mile. Wow, gosh, more than a quarter. Oh, it smells like cattle here. So they are definitely hanging out here. Through the brush, I was so scratched up. She was all scratched up. And it was so hot that day that, by the time I got her back, I lost my gimbal, I lost a bunch of stuff. By the time, see all these cattle trails, it's hard to tell what is the actual trail. I don't remember what I lost so much stuff, like electronic equipment, and it was nuts. I don't even know, am I still alive? No idea. Hopefully I don't get off trail, because it is, if you have never been here before, trail, it's been, like 9 months so far in anyways. So hopefully I don't. Once you get past this spot, then the trail actually is more apparent. So there's ouch, gosh dang, that hurt. I just scratched the hell out of my hand because of a mesquite branch hanging out. So all the mesquites, a lot of them, I think this is mesquite. This is mesquite. So a lot of them lost their leaves already, and they're regrowing them again. And so it hurts. It hurts. But like the mesquite trees over by where I'm camped are still in the process of losing their leaves. And you can take stuff across the face too. I am wearing the normals for my shoes. I didn't update that in my commands, but I am wearing the normals today because I wanted to give them a chance. I really like the feel of them. And this trail has a mixture of, this way, of some nice soft dirt and a lot of rock. So I wanted to try them out, or, give them a big test. I've taken them on lots of trails already, but I'm still, the one problem I have with them is, gosh dang, branch, I knocked a branch and it made the shadow move. It scared the crap out of me, like a snake on the ground. I don't like snakes, especially poisonous snakes. And 90% of snakes out here are probably poisonous. Like, even garter snakes, like back in Montana. I don't like garter snakes. And those things are, ooh, I farted. Those things are as benign as you can get as far as snakes go. But I think a lot of it is, I used to play with snakes. I think I'm still on the trail. It's looking a little sus. But I think I'm still on the trail. But a lot of the, I think when I was a kid, I used to play with snakes and not scared of them at all. And I was playing with a garter snake, which is my fault. I'm antagonizing the snake and he bit me. Now, granted, they're not poisonous, but the bite still hurts. And so ever since then, like, traumatized me as a kid. And I hate snakes. It's kind of like spiders. I hate spiders because I grew up poor. Like, I mean, you talk about poverty. People nowadays, they don't understand poverty like I have a lot of times. Because what is a poverty level like? Making less than like $22,000 a year or something like that. And yeah, we didn't come close to that every year. I mean, even back then, I think the poverty level was like, I mean, because I am old, but I think the poverty level back then was still like, you make less than like 18,000 or something like that. And nope, this is the trail. Okay, I know exactly where I'm at. We're gonna actually go around this hill that direction. Do I cross and I might go on this side of the hill. I don't remember. Like I said, it's been 9 months. But, whoa, I do remember this section. Because you can get off here too, off trail. And sometimes this does flow. I've only seen it really in the springtime. But it is definitely seasonal. But you can get off trail here too, because this trail is actually chewed up by lots of cattle. You can see all the cattle on it. All the cattle prints, the hoof prints. But you can see, it splits all over the place. So all of a sudden you're following the wrong thing. Really easy. For some reason, I think I go around that way. This is where you can get off trail. Because there's a trail that goes that direction too. Is this the trail? looks like it, but I don't know. Even as much as I've been out here, it's still hard to figure out if this is a trail or not. I might not be on the trail. I swear I heard those. I heard some people's. No, I think this is the trail going this way. Is it? Man, these stupid cows. I'm a little concerned because if I'm supposed to go on this side, then I would have had to gone back there. But there's one spot where I do this, I know. For a fact, I go up and over something. This does look like an actual trail. But it's not heading the direction I want to go. Off over that direction more. I don't think this is the trail. I don't know, maybe it is. We'll continue. Maybe it goes a little bit lower. But I mean, this does look like an actual trail, not just a bunch of cattle have been on it. So, maybe this up and over. I guess we're gonna find out. Yeah, this looks like it. Okay. I just didn't know it swung over that much. Yeah, this is definitely it. Because I remember there was a big erosion cut here. So, on this little section. Yeah, so that's the hill that we go along for a little bit on this side, up there. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, because we haven't even crossed the spot where up here is where me and Nessa started heading off to go up that way and just ran into that hillside. Because we were not on the trail. And the trail actually goes that way more. And then wraps around. I mean, you catch a little bit of the edge of that, but it actually wraps around. But it seems a little, because there's where we're going. We're going on top of that. And it's like, man, it'd be so easy just to do a switchback, get on the ridge there, and you go right up. And if you didn't have to go through all this stuff, if you could spend some time weaving around through the rocks and everything, you were easily going to cut off probably 3 miles of your journey if you just went off trail up there. And this is what always confused me, because this is the Elephant Head Trail, or this is the Elephant Head Trail. Yeah, it is. And this goes all the way to, there's a forest road on the other side. I mean, it's probably from here, probably 8 miles that direction is another trailhead. Actually, it's probably not that far. It might be. And that's also Elephant Head. Dude. And I think more people come from that side over there, because then it's just a straight shot and you're not having to climb as much. You climb over like one saddle, but then you stay at that elevation pretty much the whole way to the little spur that goes to Elephant Head. And you would think that the actual trail would be from the other side, and it would just take the spur all the way up to Elephant Head. but it doesn't. In fact, I don't even know what that spur is called, and it's probably called Elephant Head Trail as well. So now you got 3 trails all. And this kind of essentially disappears onto a road. Eventually the road dead ends to a proper trail at an old mine, and then there's a lot of historical signs and stuff there for the old mine, which is kind of cool. But then you still have to go up that trail, and you're going uphill at that point. For it's like 1.5 miles, 2 miles to where the spur then comes back this direction for 1.5 miles. I think from that intersection to the top of Elephant Head is 1.5 miles, because when I was coming by last time I went, the only time I've ever done that, I was doing a big loop where I went up to Josephine Saddle and then dropped down off of Agua Caliente Trail down to where this trail, like the 8 miles that, like I said, it was about a 24-mile loop, and I was almost out of water by the time I hit that. I'd been out here a long time, and it was getting hot, because now it was, late morning by the time I got to there. And I couldn't justify doing a 3-mile round trip out and back on that trail when I was already going to be doing 24. I was like, there's no way I can do another 3. And it was the case. I ran out of water about 2 miles from the end, so that would have been where we're at right now, about 2 miles behind me is where I hit where I ran out of water. So that last 2 miles, it was not good. And so if I would have done that out and back, I wouldn't have made it back to the trail by the time I ran out of water. And then I would have had about 5 miles to go. So 5 miles would be, it would have been right about at the end of that, I think, where that junction is. I think it's 4 miles from here to the forest road. And I think it's either 1 mile or 1.5 miles to the, look at the change in the environment. We just, like, within the last 1/10 of a mile, we went from kind of this scrubland, mesquite type of, on the edge of the mountains, trees, high desert, Arizona desert, to like true desert scrubland. We got prickly pears, and it's more cholla than it is mesquite. There's still mesquite out here, but it's not as thick. It's more wide open, and the rocks have even changed. Look at this. It's like this red sandstone or orangish sandstone versus that up there, which is more, I don't even know what it is actually. I don't think it's granite. I think it's like limestone, but man, just a complete different environment. Just 1/10 of a mile. It's just crazy. So we are almost to we haven't actually hit the spot me and Nessa went off. It must have been this next hill that we started heading towards, because I haven't seen any junction, and it was a little more grassland where that junction was, which would be out in this. I don't know. Oh, this? No, this isn't it. You can definitely tell the trail used to come off here, but I think it's just cattle now. But let's keep going. Keep going. Freaking branch off a mesquite tree got tangled up in my foot, around my ankle. That just rips and gouges. That was nice. That was nice. Yeah, here's the intersection. So, look, this looks like a proper trail. Now, if you look at the map, this used to be where the trail came from. And then you can see somebody actually put a branch here, so finally to try and say don't go that way. But that's the way, at the time, this was overgrown with grass. So you couldn't really see it. This looked like this, so it looks like a proper trail. No, it dead ends on that hillside, like runs into the draw. Doesn't go anywhere else. Where this used to be completely overgrown with grass. It looks like the cattle have been eating the grass, mowing it down a bit. Because now you can actually see the trail. This is kind of crazy. This trail has never been this apparent before. I've been coming out here for a few years, so. But yeah, you used to have to run down this a couple hundred yards before you could actually see that it was a trail. Or the proper trail, let's put it that way. Like right around here is where you can tell, because it has a little bit of a, erosion on the trail. A little more apparent, but it's still kind of crazy. Hopefully those old guys back there know this trail, or they have a map. Because that one place where there was that Y where I was a little concerned if I was on the right trail. Oh, somebody was on a bike right here, so that's a good thing. Anyways, where I was a little concerned, and I've been out here a lot, so hopefully they know. This guy on the bike could have been coming from the other direction. Oh, look at that. The prickly pears are getting ready to fruit. Look at that. Or they're past their prime. No, they're not past their prime. They're getting ready still. Supposedly, that stuff is good. It's too bad I can't harvest any and take it with me. Because there was some that had some really good fruits on it. Like that one right there. That's a good fruit. Looks like it's been falling off, so it's probably past its prime. Yeah, that one's a little... I think that one is past its prime too. But supposedly it's kind of tasty, so that's too bad. Here are all these, I don't know if they're birds or what, moving around in the, I don't think squirrels out here, something moving around in the brush, and it keeps jump scaring me. Oh, here's the cows. Hi, cow, I'm coming through, don't mind me. No, I don't want to scare you. We won't run, we'll just come through, because I don't want you to charge me, because I do not need to be running through the brush away from a cow. That I definitely do not need to do. Thank you. Thank you for letting me pass. Up here is the side where we go up. And then we kind of climb on top of this. And it's only like maybe half a mile to the gate. And from that gate, we still have some more cows. Hi, cow, just coming through. Don't mind me. You just stay over there. I'll stay here. Yeah. You just stay over there. I'm not a coyote or something. Don't worry about me. Oh, there's a calf though. That does a little concerning. Don't want to get between a mama and a calf. So we're just going to move as fast as we can. Even though this uphill is definitely making me work a little harder than I wanted to. But it's okay. Oh. Ooh. Okay, I'm not even sure if I'm still alive or not, but if I am, Whew. We're looking off in the valley. I mean, we should be closer to the cell towers than before. What are we at? Nope, I have less signal though. Maybe the cell towers must be that direction somewhere. Oh, there's probably multiple over by the interstate too, down in the valley. Oh, more cows up here, so we're just gonna take our time coming through. But we're gonna go, so we need to cut. You can tell how, as soon as I get down here, it's uphill. We're gonna go this direction. In between that and that, there's a pass that goes over to the other side, which is where the other trailhead is. But we're gonna go up almost all the way to that saddle, and then there's an intersection for it to come back along this ridge and the backs. What from here would be the backside of Elephant Head, but or at least I am. I'm gonna run out of battery before I get to that far. Oh, in fact, there it is. There's my battery warning. So that's as far as I can go because I need I need to save some battery just in case for emergency use. So that's going to be it for today's stream. If it's still up, I mean, we made it quite a ways. Just gorgeous views back here, by the way. I mean, just look at that. That is so cool, man. But for those who joined me today, thank you so much. For those of you watching on Twitch, please smash that follow button. It means a lot to me. For those of you on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. Also, for those of you on Twitch, if you have a free Prime sub that you're not using, I would be very appreciative if you'd use it on me, if you like my content and everything. And keep an eye on my YouTube videos. I'll be uploading a couple more here in the next probably week, and then, or at least one in the next week. I'm almost done editing it. And then, yeah, I'll continue to be multicasting live on both, and I will, follow me on my socials. Anyways, love you all, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.